welcome to another video. So, as some of you might have known because you follow me on Twitter, I did post something the other day saying that I kind of wanted to do like a Q&A video with you guys, and I asked some of you to tweet me your questions for me to answer, and you very kindly did. So I've got about 15 questions plus a bonus one. So I'm going to get on and hopefully do this really weird, bizarre Q&A for you guys and hope you enjoy it. So to get started, most of them were obviously Disney and Universal questions because, you know, my channel is mostly about that. But there were a few other just little questions about just normal, everyday personal things. So I'm going to get on with it for you. So question one, I haven't written down as well who these came from, I'm really sorry. I just kind of copied them down. But question one is, would you ever work at Disney or Universal, and what would your dream job be? The answer is, I think I would. I wouldn't work at Disney, I don't think. Not so much anything to do with Disney being like bad or anything, it's just I think it would ruin it. Like, I used to work with horses, and horses are my hobby as well, and it got to the point where I just didn't really want to do it for a hobby because I was around it all day every day. So I kind of don't want to be around Disney all the day, like all the time. So I think I'd work for Universal. What would my dream job be? It would obviously be working in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. You know, as either like an interactor with people, or, you know, working in Honeydukes or somewhere like that, somewhere that, you know, obviously I can be immersed in everything but also be talking to guests and park visitors. So that's kind of what I would choose. Number two is, would you ever consider moving to America or just continue to holiday there? Also, where would you live if you moved? I've briefly, sort of when I was a lot younger, considered moving to America. I'm not too sure if I would though. The only reason being, I mean, I love America, as you all know, but there are still a lot of stuff in the UK that is good at the minute. Like, I know that's really hard to kind of believe with the political upheaval and everything like that. I'm not going to get into that, but we do have the free, like, healthcare. You know, we have free NHS, which I think I would just die if I lived in America because I don't have enough money to pay for things. So, I don't know, like, and plus all my family and my friends are here, so I think it would be really, really hard for me to sort of move away, especially because my parents don't actually like flying, so they would never come and see me. I would always have to come back over here to see them. So I don't know, I've not really considered it. Me and my sister did look at houses when we were younger, because we were going to move to California, because we love California, but I don't know if I would. Like, in an ideal world I would, but I don't know if I would really have the guts to do it. So I don't know, to be honest. But if I did move, it would either be California or it would be Florida, obviously, because I love Florida. So yeah. Number three, what do you like more? The authenticity of the London Harry Potter studios or the bigness of Harry Potter World in Florida? This one is kind of simple, to be fair. I much prefer the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Florida. It's not anything to do with, you know, whether or not it's authentic, really. It's just being immersed inside the Wizarding World, I think, is just amazing. Being able to actually go into the shops and buy stuff and, you know, do different bits and bobs. Like, there's only a few times that you can see sort of prop replicas and stuff like that and go to the studio tours and have a great time. I mean, I've been 9 times now, and it's getting to the point where I skip certain sections because I've seen it all before. Whereas I think what they're doing with the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is very revolutionary. They're adding new things, you know, there's meant to be like a Fantastic Beasts ride going in, everything like that. So I just like the exponential growth of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter as opposed to the studios, because, like I say, it just doesn't really change much. There's a few promotions here and there, like the Forbidden Forest, and they do like a Death Eater thing around Halloween, which is cool, but I think I just prefer being immersed in Harry Potter rather than just looking at props. So that would be my answer for that one. Number 4, what do you think of Disney replacing Wishes? Now this is a huge thing, because at the time of filming this video, Wishes had its last performance last night, like literally last night. I've already watched Tim and Jen's live stream on it and stuff, and I am really sad, because it's something that I've absolutely loved over the years, and it's something that I talk about quite often with people, is Wishes and how amazing it is, and like the first few bars of the music, you know, the whole Starlight, Starbright bit, like it still gets me really emotional. So I'm really sad that it's gone, and I'm sad that I didn't get time to kind of see it just before it went. But at the same time, you know, Walt was always one for revolutionising things. He was always one for keep moving forward and keep sort of building on everything. So yeah, I don't know, I'm really sad, but I'm excited to see what they've got planned. So hopefully next time we go, you know, we'll see the new one, and hopefully it'll be good. Fingers crossed. But yes, I am very sad about Wishes. Number 5, do you have any more Disney holidays booked? I have Disney Paris booked in November, so I'm going there, which is like super awesome, because I'm doing the whole Christmas thing. I think I mentioned it in a different video. But as for Disney Florida, we don't have anything booked at the minute, but we're looking at booking to possibly go next year. I'm not too sure. It depends on the person I'm with's job, because he's changing jobs at the moment, so it depends on what's going on with that, basically, and whether or not we can afford to go. So possibly, fingers crossed, I might be going next year. I'm kind of keeping it in my head as we're not, just so that I don't get disappointed, but possibly. If not, then we're planning on going in 2019 with my sister, brother-in-law, and my new baby niece that was only born a couple weeks ago. She was born a month ago now. So yeah, hopefully we'll be going in 2019, but nothing like super soon. Right, number 6. What do you prefer more, Disney or Universal? This is so difficult. I don't know. I love them both. I do love them both. I spend the majority of my time in Disney though, so I'm probably going to have to go with Disney, because that's where I spend the majority of my time. Whenever we have a trip, we do maybe 3 days at Universal, and like the other 12, no, not 12, Hannah, count. The other 11 days are usually at Disney, so yeah, probably Disney. I probably prefer Disney, just because it's cute and it's Disney. I'm resting my pant, hang on. Right, number 7. Would you ever consider doing a Disney planning video? Yeah, that's something that I can definitely do for you guys if it's something that you're interested in. I did at one point consider becoming a Disney travel agent, so I know a heck of a lot about sort of planning different bits and bobs, and I'm always planning other people's holidays for them. I'm the chief planner for all of our holidays, so I can definitely do like a planning video and a tips and hints and tricks kind of thing if that's something you guys are interested in. So if you are, just drop a comment down below so I know. But yeah, that would be pretty exciting, I think. Number 8, have you gone to any of the beaches in Florida, and if so, which beach? No, I haven't. I'm really sorry. The furthest I get is the mall, and that's for Hot Topic, where I buy amazing varsity jackets. But I've heard good things about the beach. The only thing is that I'm not the kind of person on a holiday to just lie down on a beach and sunbathe for like a whole day. It's not my thing. Like, I'm more the kind of person who wants to get out and see stuff and do stuff, and I'm kind of thrill seeking and everything like that. So it is a bit sort of difficult with that, but from what I've heard from my friends, Clearwater Beach is pretty cool if you want to check that out, but it's not anything that I would personally do. I would rather be in the parks or in the mall. They're kind of my 2 point of calls. So yes. Number 9, are there any rides, attractions or experiences you think Disney should get rid of? Yes. Yes, there are. The one that comes to mind most, the one that's top of my list, is Stitch's Great Escape. I'm really sorry. I know that that sounds very traitorous right now, because I love Stitch. You guys know I love Stitch. He is like my spirit Disney animal. I absolutely love him. But that attraction is just terrible, absolutely terrible, and it's anxiety inducing. Like, me and my sister both had an anxiety attack while doing that. It was terrible. Like, the restraints push down on your shoulders and it's just uncomfortable, you're bruised, you're thrown about. It's just, it's not a great thing. I know that they replaced aliens with it, you know, I get that, but maybe something else would be good to go in there. That's just kind of my point of view. But I would really like to see that one go. I never ride it or experience it or whatever whenever we go, because I just hate it. Ugh. So, number 10, what are you excited for when it comes to new additions to the parks? I am super excited for Star Wars Land because I love Star Wars. I don't know if this is something you guys know about me because I don't think I've really referenced it, but I love Star Wars. I've loved Star Wars since I was a kid. It's something me and my dad used to watch very often together, and we're so weird that we can speak Gungan to one another. Like, that is how crazy we are. My mum hates it. She won't watch films with us because we're sad. So I'm really excited for the Star Wars Land, but I'm also very excited for Toy Story Land because, again, I love Toy Story as well. But those two are probably the biggest things that I'm most excited about, which, you know, I mean, obviously it's like the biggest announcements Disney made at the expo and stuff. So yes, I do really like that. Now we're going to stray into the questions that are just like general life questions, because, you know, some people do ask me stuff like that instead of it all being like Disney and Harry Potter and Universal and stuff. So number 11 is, do you have Snapchat? Yes, I do have Snapchat. No, please do not follow me. That's, you know, it's nothing against anyone. It's just I use Snapchat to communicate with my friends that I know in real life. Like, I know that sounds weird, but there's just certain things that I like to keep private. Like, my Twitter's available to people, my Instagram's available to people, but my Snapchat and my Facebook are very much for the people that I know in real life. So I just like to kind of keep that private for myself. So I'm very sorry about that if that upsets people. It's just, that's how I communicate with a lot of my friends. So things that I put up on my Snapchat are things that are just aimed at my friends and things. So yeah, sorry. Number 12, what's your current phone backgrounds? I really like this question. I think this question's funny. Fortuitously, I have actually just changed my lock screen. So let me just grab my phone. God. Okay. So, yes. So, sorry, people were texting me as well. So basically, the background on my normal, like, you know, home screen, Hannah, yes, of course, is Thomas Kincaid's Lion King print, because I absolutely love Thomas Kincaid. He's one of my favourite artists, and I love the Lion King, obviously. That is a print that Martin actually bought the canvas for in Animal Kingdom when we went, so he has that up in his bedroom, but I just really like it, so I've got it as my background. Now for my lock screen is usually not anything Disney or Harry Potter or anything that you would think of. It's usually men, because I like guys. So, oh, this is so weird. So basically my lock screen is this. You probably won't know who that is. Let me just put that there. You probably won't know who that is. That is an actor called Thomas Dekker, who I really like. He's been in things like Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles, if you watch that. He played John Connor. He's been in The Secret Circle, which I'm obsessed with because I love Secret Circle. What else has he been in? Loads of different things, loads of indie horror movies. Oh, also the 2010 remake of Nightmare on Elm Street, which was absolute crap. Sorry. Oh, no. Not that he would ever watch this video, but it was crap. But he was in that, and I quite like him as an actor and stuff, so he's my background. That's the one that I changed recently. Before that it was Ronald Radke from Falling in Reverse. I don't know why I called him Ronald. I always call him Ronnie, but okay, whatever. So yeah, it was him before that, but I've changed it to Thomas Dekker since. So yeah, that is my lock screens anyway, and stuff, whatever. Number 13, what's your most used emoji? I have about 5 that I use in like regular like conversation. But I think the one that I use a lot, and you might see me do this a lot in videos because I can't distinguish between real life and emojis clearly, is I tend to do that, which is the okay symbol. I'm always like, yeah. So that's the one that I use most of. It's either okay, prayer hands, see no evil monkey, which I use as my like embarrassed emoji, so that, or the crying laughing emoji, or the black heart. They're like my top 5 that I use. But yeah, recently it's been the okay emoji quite a lot. So yeah, weird question, but I really liked it. Number 14, tell me something funny about yourself. I think I'm a pretty funny person anyway, and I mean funny odd, not funny haha, really. What? Something that's quite funny, I guess, is something that a lot of my friends despair about, and that is whenever we're out and we're eating at a restaurant, I will order a drink and instantly regret it because it will always taste disgusting, and I'll be like, I don't like it, and then my friends have to drink that drink because I can't drink it anymore. Yeah, I'm a nightmare to go out eating with. Like, honestly, I went out with like, you know, I don't want to say my guy, like, that's weird. I went out anyway, someone, and I ordered a like homemade lemonade, and I was like, this is going to be really nice, and it wasn't. It was disgusting, and he had to finish it because I just couldn't. And then I usually end up having to like order a normal drink, like a Coke or something. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Also, another thing I guess that I can add to that is I'm just a creepy person and a creepy girl, and I like creepy things. And unless you guys already know, which I don't know, you might, I'm like absolutely obsessed with horror and horror movies, and I watch at least 4 horror movies a day, so yeah, it's a bit creepy, I guess. Okay, so anyway, moving on, number 15 is, are you getting any more tattoos, and if so, what are you getting? This is such a fortuitous question, she says. Tomorrow is actually the Brighton Tattoo Convention, which I am going to, and I am getting tattooed tomorrow, fingers crossed, from my favourite female artist. So I'm going to be vlogging that for you, which will be awesome, hopefully. But yes, I do plan on getting more tattoos. I have a lot. I have a whole folder, in actual fact, of tattoo designs that I have designed and drawn myself. I'm not saying they're amazing, I'm just saying I've drawn them myself. And yeah, I'm just planning on getting loads of different tattoos and stuff. I don't tend to tell people what I'm getting because I've had it in the past where people have actually stolen my designs and gotten them tattooed before me, and that really grinds my biscuits, let's say, to put it politely. That really annoys me when you've spent time, you know, like designing your tattoo, and then someone goes and nicks it and then posting up on social media like, hey, look at the tattoo I've just got. Especially when they're meant to be your friends. That's always fun, isn't it? But we won't get into that because, you know, the video is getting very long and very dark and weird. So yeah, I am getting more tattoos. You will see an updated tattoo video at some point, hopefully. I've gotten about 3 or 4 since my last tattoo video, so you'll see that at some point. But yes, I'm definitely getting more tattoos. It's a little hush-hush on what I'm getting, but you will see it in due course. And then the bonus question, number 16. Have to put this in. So, oh God, basically, my good friend and tattoo artist who has done a lot of my tattoos, Adam, has sent me one over Twitter, literally as I was sitting down to film this video, and he very eloquently put, and I have no idea, Adam, why you want to know this, boo, but okay, I'm gonna tell you. Let's have a look. Have you ever kicked a duck up the arse? Now, I don't know what you get up to in your spare time, because I'm not with you all the time. Like, I only see a snapshot every time you tattoo me. But I personally have never kicked a duck up the arse. Maybe that's something I should look into. Maybe not, because it's clearly animal cruelty. But I did once accidentally shove Donald Duck in Disneyland Paris, and that was completely accidental because I fell and kind of put my hand out and shoved him. So does that count? Is that good enough? Does that count as at least making contact with a duck? It's kind of a person in a duck, or a duck person. but does that count? This is the whole crux of the situation. So personally, I haven't kicked a duck up the arse, but thank you very much for submitting your question. I can always count on you. So yeah, anyway guys, that is everything. That's all the questions that I have. You know, I thought it was a nice sort of mixture of all the different questions. This is a really long video and I'm so sorry, but I hope you did enjoy this video. If you've got any questions or any weird comments or anything else, please do drop them down below. I try and keep in touch with all of you guys. If you haven't already and you feel like you would like to, then please do hit that big red subscribe button for me, because it does make me feel all warm and fuzzy and sad. Also, look forward to the Harry Potter series continuing over the next few weeks. I've got quite a few videos planned and I have a lot of pre-filmed stuff from the back end of last year that is due to go up. So, hopefully you'll stick around for that and you'll enjoy yourself. But until next time guys, which will probably be tomorrow when I film the tattoo convention, I'm going to check you later. So, until next time, check ya.